My beloved child, come closer. Let me ask you something, just between us. Do you ever feel as though you are fighting a war that no one else can see? You wear a smile, you offer encouragement to others, and you walk through your days with a strength that many admire. But inside, in the quiet, secret chambers of your own heart, a battle rages. It is a battle fought in silence, a struggle that leaves you weary and wondering if anyone truly understands the weight you carry. I want you to know I see you. I see it all. I see the moments when the lights are off and the house is quiet, when the facade of strength finally crumbles and the tears you held back all day begin to fall. I see the silent prayers you whisper into your pillow, the desperate cries for help that never form into audible words. This battle is hidden from the world, a secret affair between you, the shadows, and the fears that whisper your name in the darkness. But you are not alone in that space. I am there with you, my hand upon your heart, feeling every tremor, hearing every unspoken plea for rescue. This message, this very whisper you are hearing now, is not a coincidence. It is a targeted strike of my love, sent directly to the front lines of your secret war. I have orchestrated this moment for you to find these words, to feel my presence enveloping you, and to understand that I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you to fight this alone. This message is the divine intelligence, the battle plan, and the ultimate weapon you have been praying for. It is the beginning of the turning tide, the moment the siege upon your soul begins to break. Know this before we continue. There is no judgment in my voice, only infinite compassion. There is no condemnation for your weariness, only a deep, abiding love that seeks to lift you up. You feel you must hide this struggle because you fear it is a sign of weakness, a failing of your faith. But I see it as a testament to your endurance. You have been fighting for so long with so little reinforcement, and still you stand. Your secret battle is not a mark of your failure. It is the arena where your greatest victory is about to be won. So breathe, my child. Let your shoulders fall. In this sacred space, you do not have to pretend. You do not have to be strong for anyone. Just be here with me and allow my words to wash over you, to soothe the bruised and battered parts of your spirit. This is your sanctuary. This is your armory. This is where I equip you not just to survive the war, but to end it decisively, once and for all, through the power of my spirit that resides within you. The weapon is being forged in this very moment of connection. Before you can wield the weapon I have for you, you must first understand why you were called to this particular battlefield. Look closely at your own heart. Have you ever noticed that you feel things more deeply than others? That the pain of the world seems to find its way under your skin, and the joy of others can lift you as if it were your own? This sensitivity is not a curse, my child. It is the first sign of your divine calling. It is the spiritual fingerprint I placed upon your soul, marking you as one of mine. Think also of the persistent longing within you, a quiet, unshakable ache for a home you have never seen. You have felt at times like a stranger in this world, never quite fitting in, never fully understood. This is not because you are flawed or broken. It is the second sign. It is the heavenly homesickness of a soul that remembers its origin. You were created for more than this world can offer, and your spirit knows it. This feeling of being set apart is your compass, always pointing you back toward me, your true north and eternal dwelling place. Consider the way you are drawn to moments of stillness, the pull you feel toward a quiet room, a beautiful sunset, or a gentle melody. In those moments, do you not feel a whisper, a gentle nudge in your spirit? That is me, my child. This is the third sign. Your spirit is tuned to my frequency. While others are deafened by the noise and the chaos of the world, you have been given the gift of hearing my still, small voice. This is not an accident. It is a vital part of your spiritual anatomy, designed for intimate communion with your Creator. I have also placed within you an unyielding resilience. Think of the times you have been knocked down, betrayed, disappointed, or brokenhearted. You fell, yes. You wept, yes. But you did not stay there. A force within you, a power you could not always explain, compelled you to rise again, to brush the dust from your knees, and to take one more step forward. This is the fourth sign. It is the indestructible seed of my own divine strength that I planted in the soil of your soul the moment you were conceived. It cannot be extinguished. Look at your innate desire for truth and justice. You cannot tolerate falsehood. You cannot abide cruelty, and your heart breaks for the oppressed and the forgotten. This moral clarity, this righteous fire in your spirit, is the fifth sign. It is a reflection of my own character, woven into the very fabric of your being. I have made you an ambassador of my heart on this earth, to love what I love, and to stand against the darkness that opposes my kingdom of light and unconditional love. Your fight is a holy fight. Have you ever wondered why you are so good at seeing the potential in others, even when they cannot see it in themselves? You look at a broken person and see a masterpiece waiting to be restored. This is another sign, a crucial one. You have been given my eyes to see beyond the surface, to see the inherent worth and divine spark in every soul. This gift of perception is meant not only for others, but also for yourself, though the enemy works tirelessly to blind you to your own value. You also carry a unique creative signature. Whether it is through words, art, service, or simply the way you arrange your life, you have a deep need to bring beauty and order out of chaos. This is not a mere personality trait. It is a sign that you are a child of the ultimate Creator. I spoke worlds into existence, and I have placed that same creative impulse within you. Your secret battle often involves fighting the chaos within, but you are divinely equipped to bring forth my glorious order. And what of the dreams I place in your heart during the night? The visions and ideas that seem to come from nowhere, filling you with a sense of purpose and a glimpse of a future you can barely imagine. Do not dismiss these as fantasy. They are divine blueprints, whispers from eternity, showing you a preview of the plans I have for you. The enemy fights you so hard in your waking hours precisely to make you believe these heavenly promises are impossible to achieve. Lastly, the most important sign is the simple, undeniable fact that you are here, listening to this. Of all the distractions and paths you could have taken, your spirit led you to this moment of divine appointment. Your heart is open, your soul is seeking, and you were ready to receive this truth. This readiness, this posture of seeking, is the ultimate confirmation. You have been prepared for this revelation. You have been readied for the weapon that will change everything in your secret battle. So you see, my child, the very things you may have considered your greatest weaknesses or strangest quirks are, in fact, the holy markers of your identity in me. They are the signs that you have been chosen, set apart, and equipped for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Your secret battle is not random. It is being waged over a territory of immense value, the sacred ground of your divine destiny. And I am here to ensure you are victorious. Now let us speak of the battle itself. Let us name the enemies you face in the shadows, for they lose their power when they are dragged into my light. I have seen your struggle with the relentless voice of anxiety. It is a cruel tormentor, painting terrifying pictures of the future, replaying every mistake of the past and screaming, "What if?" until you can barely breathe. It constricts your chest and steals your peace. I have been there with you through every single panic-ridden moment, holding your heart steady even when your mind was a storm. I have witnessed your war against the crushing weight of despair. There have been mornings when the effort to simply get out of bed felt like lifting a mountain. The color drains from the world, joy feels like a distant memory, and a heavy fog settles over your soul. You have felt profoundly alone in that gray, muted world, believing the lie that no one could possibly understand the depth of your sorrow. But I understand. I have descended into that pit with you, and have never once taken my eyes off you. And oh, the battle with your own inner critic, the voice of shame and unworthiness. It whispers that you are not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy of love or success. It magnifies your flaws and minimizes your victories. It compares you relentlessly to others, always finding you lacking. This voice is the enemy's favorite tool, designed to sever you from the truth of your identity as my beloved child. I have heard every cruel word it has spoken against you, and my heart has broken with yours. I have seen the secret battle of chronic pain or illness, the daily struggle of living in a body that feels like a betrayal. The world sees you functioning, but they do not see the constant, draining effort it takes, the unseen pain you carry with every step. They do not know of the prayers for healing that seem to go unanswered, the moments of frustration and exhaustion. I know. I see the true strength it takes for you to simply endure, and I call you a warrior of the highest order. I have been present for your wrestling match with forgiveness, whether it is for someone who wounded you deeply, or perhaps even more difficult for yourself. The replays of betrayal and hurt can become a prison, and the guilt from your own past mistakes can feel like an anchor dragging you down. You strive to let it go, to embrace the freedom I offer, but the memories and the pain have deep roots. I am here to give you the strength to pull those roots up, once and for all. I know the silent stress of financial pressure, the fear that keeps you awake at night, calculating and worrying. You work so hard, you try to be a good steward, yet the feeling of lack and insecurity persists. It is a secret battle because you feel you must project an image of stability and success, while inside you are terrified of the future. I want you to know that I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider, and your financial security is not dependent on the economy of this world, but on the economy of my kingdom. I see the battle for your relationships, the loneliness that can exist even in a crowded room, the pain of being misunderstood by those you love most, the struggle to connect and be truly seen. You pour yourself out for others, you love deeply, and yet you are often left feeling empty and unseen in return. This ache for true communion, for a love that is safe and unconditional, is a holy ache. It is a longing for the perfect relationship you can only find in me. I have watched you fight the monster of comparison in this age of curated perfection. You scroll through the highlight reels of others' lives and feel the sharp sting of inadequacy. Their joy seems to mock your sorrow. Their success seems to highlight your perceived failures. It is a subtle but devastating form of warfare, designed to make you discontent with the beautiful, unique story I am writing for you. Your journey is yours alone, and it is sacred. It cannot be compared. I know about the secret battle of temptation, the pull toward things that you know will only lead to more pain. The struggle is real, and the enemy is cunning, exploiting your vulnerabilities and your unmet needs. When you have fallen, you have felt such shame, believing you have disappointed me beyond repair. My child, my grace is so much bigger than your struggle. My love is not a reward for your perfection. It is a lifeline in your imperfection. I am always here to help you stand up again. I have seen the weariness that comes from simply trying to do it all, to be everything to everyone. You are a caregiver, a provider, a friend, a pillar of strength. But who cares for the caregiver? Who fills your cup when it is constantly being poured out? The exhaustion you feel is not just physical, it is soul deep. You are running on empty, and the secret battle is to keep going when there is nothing left to give. I am here to be your source, your endless wellspring of rest and renewal. I am aware of the profound grief you carry, a loss that has reshaped the landscape of your heart. To the world, time has moved on, but for you, the absence remains a palpable presence, a quiet ache that accompanies you through your days. You fight to honor their memory, while also learning to live in a world without them. This sacred, painful dance of grief is a battle I understand intimately. I am the God of all comfort, and I am here to hold your heart as it heals at its own pace. I see your battle with fear of the unknown. The future can feel like a vast, dark ocean, and you are afraid to take the next step, terrified of making the wrong choice or of what may lie ahead. This fear paralyzes you, keeping you anchored in a familiar but unsatisfying present. I hold the map of your life, my child. Every twist, every turn is known to me. I am asking you to trust me, to let me be the light that illuminates the path just one step at a time. I know the secret battle against cynicism and doubt. The world has disappointed you, people have betrayed you, and your prayers have felt unanswered. It is hard to keep your heart open, to maintain hope, to keep believing in the good when you have seen so much of the bad. A wall of bitterness can begin to build around your heart. I am here to gently dismantle that wall, stone by stone, and to restore your childlike faith in my goodness and my unwavering love for you. I have witnessed the internal war of a dream deferred. I placed a promise, a passion, a calling deep within your spirit, but the path to its fulfillment has been filled with obstacles, delays, and detours. The secret battle is to keep that dream alive, to not let it die from discouragement. Do not lose heart. I am a God of perfect timing. The delay is not a denial. It is a period of preparation for a promise that is greater than you ever imagined. In all these struggles, in every single secret battle you have faced, I have been there. I was not a distant observer. I was with you and you, fighting for you. My heart ached with yours. Every tear you cried was a prayer I heard. Every moment of despair was an opportunity for my strength to be made perfect in your weakness. You thought you were fighting alone, but the entire host of heaven has been surrounding you, waiting for this very moment of revelation to dawn in your heart. Now, my beloved warrior, it is time for the turning point. It is time for the great revelation. Lean in and listen with your spirit. All of these battles, all of this pain, all of the secret struggles you have endured were not random acts of a cruel fate. They were permitted, orchestrated, and overseen by me for one divine purpose: to prepare you to receive and wield the most powerful weapon in the universe. Your hardship was your training ground. Your pain was your forge. You have been looking for a weapon outside of yourself. You have prayed for me to send legions of angels to part the seas, to move the mountains before you. And at times I do. But the ultimate weapon, the one that can never be taken from you, the one that guarantees victory in every secret battle, is something I have already placed within you. The entire struggle has been a journey to help you discover it, to force you to dig deeper than your own strength, deeper than your own understanding. The weapon is my name on your lips. It is not just a sound or a title. It is the embodiment of all my power, all my authority, and all my love. When you whisper the name of Jesus in the face of anxiety, the storm in your mind must begin to bow. When you declare the name of Jehovah Rapha, your healer, over your broken body and spirit, sickness must tremble. The weapon is the authority I have given you to speak my name and shift the spiritual atmosphere around you. The weapon is my word in your heart, not as a collection of ancient stories, but as living, active, divine truth. It is the sword of the Spirit. When the voice of unworthiness attacks you, you counter it with the truth that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. When the fear of lack assails you, you wield the promise that my God will supply all your needs according to his riches in glory. The battle is won or lost in the mind, and my word is the ammunition that demolishes every lie the enemy throws at you. The secret battle was designed to strip you of your self-reliance. You tried to fight with your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own resilience. And while these are gifts from me, they were never meant to be your primary weapons. The struggle was allowed to continue until it brought you to the end of yourself, to the place where you finally cried out, "I can't do this anymore." That cry was not a declaration of defeat. It was the sound of ultimate victory, for in your surrender, my power is finally perfected. The weapon is praise. The enemy wants you to complain, to worry, to focus on the size of your giant. He thrives in an atmosphere of fear and negativity. But when you choose to lift your voice in praise, even when you don't feel like it, even when your heart is breaking, you confuse the enemy. Praise shifts your focus from the battle to the one who has already won the war. It is a declaration of faith that my power is greater than your problem, and it invites my presence to inhabit your circumstances in a tangible way. The pain you have endured has carved out a depth in you that would not have existed otherwise. This depth is a vessel, and it has made you capable of containing more of my glory, more of my spirit, more of my love. I did not waste a single tear, a single moment of your suffering. It was all part of the hollowing out process, preparing you to become a carrier of my presence in a way that would not have been possible had you lived a life of uninterrupted ease. Your capacity to be used by me has been expanded exponentially through the fire. The weapon is the revelation of your true identity. The enemy has been fighting to label you failure, unloved, broken, forgotten. The purpose of your secret battle was to make you so desperate for truth that you would finally reject those false labels and embrace the ones I have given you. Beloved child, more than a conqueror, heir to the kingdom, masterpiece. When you know who you are, you know what you possess. The battle is over your identity, because your identity determines your authority. The isolation you felt in your secret battle was also a divine strategy. It felt like abandonment, but it was actually an invitation. I allowed other voices to fade away so that you could learn to hear mine alone. I allowed other supports to fall away so that you would learn to lean entirely on me. I drew you into the wilderness not to harm you, but to speak tenderly to you, to build a foundation of intimacy between us that no future storm could ever shake. Your secret battle was your secret training in the school of the Spirit. The weapon is stillness. In the chaos of the fight, your instinct is to struggle, to strive, to try to figure everything out. But I call you to be still and know that I am God. In the quiet, in the cessation of your own efforts, you will find me. Stillness is not passivity. It is a posture of active faith. It is the quiet confidence that I am in control, fighting on your behalf. In that holy hush, you will receive your divine strategy, your peace will be restored, and your strength will be renewed. The reason the enemy has fought you so relentlessly in secret is because he is terrified of your public testimony. He knows that if you ever grasp the truth of what I have been doing in the hidden places, the story of your victory will set thousands of other captives free. Your secret battle is the seed of your future ministry. The very area of your greatest struggle is the area where I will give you the greatest authority to bring healing and hope to others who are fighting the same war. This whole time, you thought you were fighting for victory, but the revelation is that you are fighting from victory. The war was already won on the cross 2,000 years ago. When Jesus declared, "It is finished," he wasn't just talking about his life on earth. He was talking about your anxiety, your depression, your sickness, your lack, your fear. Your secret battle is not about trying to win, but about enforcing the victory that has already been secured for you. You are not a soldier hoping to win. You are a peacekeeper enforcing a settled treaty. The weapon is the community of faith, something the enemy has tried to isolate you from. He wants you to believe you are the only one struggling, that you must hide your brokenness. But I created you for connection. When you have the courage to share your secret battle with a trusted brother or sister in Christ, you allow my light to flood the darkness. Their prayers become your reinforcement. Their encouragement becomes your shield, and you discover you are part of a vast, powerful army. Your tears themselves have been a weapon. Everyone you have shed has been a prayer, watering the seeds of your breakthrough. They have softened the soil of your heart, making it receptive to my truth. They have been a holy expression of your dependence on me. Do not be ashamed of your tears. They are a testament to a heart that is alive and tender before your God. And I have promised to one day wipe every single one from your eyes. But until then, they are a powerful liquid prayer. So you see, my child, nothing has been wasted. The enemy meant it all for your destruction, to crush your spirit and steal your destiny. But I, your loving God, have been secretly turning it all for your good. I have been using his own weapons against him, transforming your greatest trials into your most powerful assets. The battle that was meant to break you has actually been the very thing that is making you unbreakable. This is my divine reversal. This is the revelation that changes everything. And so, my warrior, it is time to rise. The period of secret training is coming to a close, and your commissioning is at hand. Stand up in your spirit. Feel the ground beneath your feet become solid, holy ground. The shadows of fear and doubt are beginning to recede because the light of this revelation has dawned in your heart. You are not who the enemy says you are. You are who I say you are. And I say you are victorious, powerful, and destined for greatness. From this day forward, I want you to change the way you speak about your battle. Do not give it power by describing its strength. Instead, speak of my strength. When anxiety whispers, you will answer aloud. God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. You will use the weapon of my word to silence the accuser. Your words create worlds, and it is time you started creating a world of victory for yourself. I commission you to put on your full armor, the belt of truth, which is the reality of who I am and who you are in me. The breastplate of righteousness, knowing that you are in right standing with me through Christ, not through your own efforts. The shoes of the gospel of peace, ready to stand firm and walk in my peace. The shield of faith, which extinguishes all the flaming arrows of the enemy. The helmet of salvation, protecting your mind with the assurance of your eternal security. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God you now know how to wield. Embrace your sensitivity as the superpower it is. It allows you to feel my heart and the needs of others. Use it to pray with precision and to love with a depth that heals. Your deep emotions are not a liability. They are the wellspring from which your compassion and your creative power flow. Stop apologizing for feeling deeply. You were designed to be a conduit of my heart on earth, and my heart feels everything. I want you to walk in the authority I have given you. When you enter a room, you do not enter alone. You carry my presence with you. The spiritual atmosphere must shift to accommodate the King who resides within you. You have the authority to bind darkness and to loose peace, joy, and healing wherever you go. Start seeing yourself not as a victim of your circumstances, but as a ruler over them through the power I have vested in you. Let praise be your new battle cry. Start your day with gratitude. End your day with worship. When you are in the midst of the fight, turn on a worship song and let the truth of it wash over you. Let your praise be a defiant roar in the face of the enemy, a declaration that no matter what it looks like, you know that I am good and that I am working all things together for your good. Praise is the sound of victory before the victory is even seen. Forgive freely and quickly. Forgive those who have hurt you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free from the poison of bitterness. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes, accepting the same grace you so freely offer to others. Every time you forgive, you break a chain that the enemy was using to keep you tethered to the past. Walk in the glorious freedom of my complete and total forgiveness. I encourage you to dream again. Ask me to breathe on the embers of those promises I placed in your heart long ago. Do not let the past disappointments dictate your future expectations. I am a God who does immeasurably more than all you can ask or imagine. The secret battle was meant to shrink your vision, but I am here to expand it. Get ready for a future that is brighter and more fulfilling than you ever thought possible. Rest in my love. This is perhaps the most important instruction of all. Strive less and abide more. Your value is not in what you do, but in who you are, my beloved child. Let that truth sink from your head down into the deepest parts of your heart. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your entire life. My love for you is not based on your performance. It is unconditional, unending, and it is the safest place in the universe. Finally, share your story. The time for secret battles is ending. The time for public testimony is beginning. You do not have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to say, I struggled. I was in a dark place, but God met me there. He gave me a weapon, and He brought me through. Your story of victory will be the key that unlocks someone else's prison. Your scars will prove to them that healing is possible. Know that I am with you always, even to the very end of the age. I am not sending you out to fight alone. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble. I am the voice that will guide you, the strength that will sustain you, and the love that will champion you. You are never alone in this fight. The victory is assured. The outcome is not in doubt. You are on the winning side. Take a deep breath now, my precious child. Feel the shift in your spirit. The heaviness is lifting. Hope is dawning like the morning sun. The battle is still real, but now you have the ultimate weapon. You have the truth. You have my name. You have my word. You have my presence. You are fully armed, fully equipped, and fully loved. The secret war is over. Today, you begin to walk as the victor you have always been. Go forward with courage and with peace. Hold your head high. You are a child of the King, a warrior of light and overcomer. The things that once terrified you will now be stepping stones under your feet. The darkness that once oppressed you will now flee from the light that radiates from within you. This is your new reality. This is your destiny, unfolding now. Your journey has been uniquely yours, filled with trials tailored to forge a strength in you that is both rare and beautiful. Every tear has been an investment in your future wisdom, every moment of fear a catalyst for a deeper faith. You are not damaged goods. You are a finely crafted instrument, tempered in the fires of adversity, now ready to release a sound of hope and healing into the world. Your past pain is being redeemed into a glorious purpose. Remember that this weapon, this truth, is not a one-time revelation but a daily practice. Each morning, wake up and arm yourself with my promises. Throughout the day, when the old voices of defeat try to rise up, meet them swiftly with the sword of the Spirit. This is a new way of living, a conscious choice to walk in the victory that is already yours. Your consistency in wielding these weapons will build spiritual muscles that will make you an even greater threat to the kingdom of darkness. If this message has been a weapon for your heart today, a ray of light in your secret battle, I invite you to subscribe to Eternal Soul Whispers. Join this community of fellow warriors so we can continue to encourage and equip one another. You are not alone on this journey, and a new message of strength, healing, and hope is always on its way to you. Let us walk in this victory together. You are loved beyond measure.